Welcome back everybody, Reef Respawn here, and today we're going to continue with episode 379 of our Dungeons & Dragons Space Shuttle Season 2 series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps out the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, we are going to go ahead and just jump right back into things and continue on with making the seeds, the other mystical ag seeds. So we were essentially in the process of making the mithril seeds, which required mana infused, which we actually went ahead and set up for tripling last episode, and I went ahead and waited that out between episodes and got it all processed up. So I am going to go ahead and sleep for the night, and then we will go ahead and jump right back into things, make these seeds, and then I have a few building slash setup things I want to do. So I'll catch you guys here in a minute. So I went ahead, turned 4 of them into blocks. We have the ingots, and those are diamond seeds. We no longer need those. Let me go ahead and add these ones up there. So we need the tier 4 crafting seeds. We have tier 2. Normal seeds, those are the chunks. Okay. That's mana steel. Let's go ahead and go make up some mana steel real quick, and I guess charge up our storage device. Alright, so first things first, go ahead and charge up our storage tablet. So it looks like that's probably being held up by this guy. It's slowly going up. Alright, now let's go ahead and go make the few mana steel that we need real quick. Alright. That is out. We've got a stack left. Honestly, don't have a lot of coal left. The ring is going to be on and cause an issue, so let's just make sure we remove that. There we go. See, I do want to essentially automate this to input into both of those, which we'll probably end up doing soon as well. Okay, so we have our mana steel. So how many do we need for the quest? Actually, put that back in there. Let's grab our key. Set that back on, that back on. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go ahead and just make 7 of these guys. Looks like we need more blocks. Okay, toss the essence away. And now we need to upgrade these to the tier 4. So we need Dianite. Alright, let's see. It's going to be Triberium, Osram. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any Triberium. That's Tiberium with Basalt. That's a 5-to-2 ratio. 5-to-4 ratio. So that'll be 16. Alright, let's head on down. Let's just do up another batch. So, Triberium, Osram, Cesium, and Fractum. Okay, so it looks like we need a little bit more Cesium. Bit more Fractum. So Fractum we don't have any of. That's going to be Triberium, Obsidian, and Abyssum. Go ahead and put that back on. Set away. That can just go away. Don't need our tier 2 crafting seeds anymore. They gave me 16. I think I'll go ahead and do one more batch. Should give me up to 24. And then I could do 3, 1, and 1. 1 and 1. So that'll make the fractum. And cesium is 2 obsidian, 2 triberium, and 1 ezo. And it looks like it's nighttime again, so let's go ahead and go sleep, and then we'll come right back just because that thing is running off solar. So it was what, a 2, 2, and 1? We have a good amount. So it's 3, 1, and 1. So I can do essentially that. So that'll give me 12. That'll get me all 7 that I need. Perfect. So let's go ahead and head on back. Alright, so the first seed. Boom. There's our mithril seed. Toss that one there. And let's just grab a good couple stacks of that, which we have a bunch in here. We need, let's go ahead and just claim that, 30 of the essence. I say it's gonna be real nice not having to go mine for this stuff anymore. So we completed the mithril essence. That is a tier 4 as well. So 2, 3, 4. Claim that. And then it wants a stack of the mana infused. So let's go ahead and just get more. Don also told me to just go ahead and remove the seeds that we're not going to be needing. I personally think I'm going to leave all of the seeds, but I'm just going to put a void upgrade. This way, when I use, like, say the limestone for something, it will kind of like replace what I used, and then it keeps me at like the, 4096. I think that'll be a better solution for me, and at least what I want out of it. Alright, let's go see how much this will give me. Alright, getting closer. Oh, it's because I never did that. And say, but this way I can kind of keep grinding out a lot of the other resources, and like I said, when I do use something, it'll just kind of replace what we did use, and then I don't run into the problem later on of, oh, I used up all of our limestone, I'm gonna have to place a seed and wait for more stuff to grow. Or, limestone's just an example because that's what he used. Alright, we'll go through this stack here, and then we will go ahead and see about where we're at. I do also want to apologize that this video is coming to you a day later. Alright, stack plus 2. And let's just turn that into dust. Perfect. Also toss our key away. And our hammer. Alright, so I'll open up the loot bag. Perfect. Toss away our coins. Special infused iron. That would have been really nice to have for the refined storage that we were working on. But I don't think it'll be a bad idea to just get it real quick. Let's go make some blocks. Thankfully, we had a little bit of special infused iron in there, because we would have been, well, a little lacking. Alright, so special infused iron, and then boron is going to be another. So I figured we can go ahead and just do it here, because we're going to need some blocks anyway. Blaze seeds, it's going to need blaze chunks. I have a blaze chunk. Hopefully we have more upstairs. Aluminum. So these are going to be end clusters that we need. Okay, so we do have all of what we need for that, surprisingly. I should be adding these up there. And then alumite. So 5 aluminum, 2 iron, 1 obsidian. And I think I used up all of the iron that we had. Let's just go ahead and run this through the ore tripling. And honestly, I think I'll just run a couple of these through the ore doubling system because it'll be quick. Go ahead and sleep. We need obsidian. Okay, so alumite. It's 5, 2, and 1. We do 12, we can do 30. And that would be 6, right? Still not going to be enough. We need more iron. Okay, so if we do 30 again, we can do 12 again, and 6 again. So that should be plenty. Alright, so let's just come up here. Let's add some seeds. Oh, I gotta see if we have any more blaze chunks as well. I have 1. So we're gonna have to go fight some blazes. Or I could do a tier 4 mob chunk. If I take like a stack of the zombie chunks, we can actually like tier that up. So let's go ahead and do that. Right, we need to borrow this. So we technically need what, 6? All right, so let's go ahead and do tier 1. All right, let's try this again. And then make some of the next tier, and then the tier 4, and then we pop into here, and we should be able to make 8 of the blaze. Awesome. So there's an aluminum seed, blaze seed, boron, special infused, elemite, and end seeds. Perfect. All right, so I'll worry about collecting the essences between episodes so that we complete like the essence part of the quest. I just won't claim anything. And I'll make sure it's like enough essence for everything. I mainly wanted some essence that we can go ahead and start storing. And yeah, there we go. That is a lot more essence. All right, perfect. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Like I said, next episode we will go ahead and continue on and make even more seeds, but this time we'll probably be jumping over to the tier 5 side of things and completing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seeds for there, which will leave essentially 5 seeds that aren't part of the quest for the tier 5. And I also want to go back to the tier 3 and kind of fill these in after we're done with the tier 5 part of that and kind of go from there. But with that, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.